Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Tracie's Place. I am here with you. It is Wednesday for you, but it is Tuesday for me. I filmed this on Tuesday and I'm going to tell y'all why. But let me say my grace. Move this out of the way a little bit. God is great and God is good. Lord, I thank you for this food. Bless this food and drink, make it nourishing, not harmful. In Jesus' name I pray. Bless everyone who was with me, sharing a meal, or even if they're just watching, Lord. Bless them with the richest blessings and bless them to know you. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys, I'm going to lower this down. I just wanted it up so y'all could see it first. And then, but I need to eat it now. So I have the Admiral's Feast from Red Lobster. This is, y'all probably know, I probably talked about it enough, but Red Lobster is my favorite restaurant. Burgers and fries and onion rings. A bacon double cheeseburger, fries and onion rings, and a good Kool-Aid if I could have it. Good tropical punch Kool-Aid or something like that. That's my favorite meal, okay? And it's funny because as old as I am, it's been my favorite since I was little. But Red Lobster is my favorite restaurant, and I do love seafood. So what I have here is the Admiral's Feast. It has fried flounder. It's all fried, y'all. I know. Fried flounder, baked scallops, clam strips, fried shrimps, butterfly shrimps, baked potato, the cheddar bay biscuits, and the cocktail sauce. I got sour cream here and butter here. I have a little salad right here. And I'm going to try the little champagne dressing, but you all know I have my Panera Fuji apple dressing and my French here. I like to mix these two together for my dressing. And I have a lemon lime soda right here. I didn't want to make Kool-Aid because we actually, even though you see all this food, we are actually dieting. I had to explain it. But, you know, I have to do a good mukbang sometimes. So, but like I told y'all before, around the mukbangs, you know, I only do a couple of weeks. So, around the mukbangs, I'm trying to eat healthy. All right, so let me get started because, y'all, I'm just, you know how you get when you just don't know where to start. So, I guess I'm going to start a little bit on my salad. Just a little bit. So how are y'all doing? I haven't done a mukbang since last week. And that was when I did my the mukbang. We went to Nashville, Tennessee. We were on our way down south and we stopped in Nashville. And ooh, I need to cut these onions up. So we stopped in Nashville. We went to Slim and Husky's, y'all. If y'all are not in Nashville, when y'all drive through Nashville, if you do, oh my goodness, go to Slim and Husky's. I'm sorry, I could not find my napkins. So get that in my little bag that it came in, and they had a nice little plate, little box rather that it came in. The food came in. Hope you can see that, but I thought you all could see it better on the plate, so that's why I put it on the plate. So anyway, as you all know, we went to Slim and Husky's. Was so good, y'all. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, and I hate to say that, but thankfully, somewhat they're not here because I don't know if I could not be there too often. I'd be wanting to go too often. Got my little salad. Got something healthy, y'all. Got something healthy. Yes, that needs my dressing. That needs my dressing. All right. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this salad, you all, because it's not the start of the mukbang. Of course, I'm just going to take a couple of bites. I do love salad, as you all know, but I got hot food waiting on me, so I'll take one more bite of this and I'm going to be done. But that's good. Okay, I might come back to that during the meal. It's good enough. Got my dressing on it now. So, now, my daughter, she would go to Pieology, her and her friends all the time, and I had never been. I tasted some of her leftover pizza when she had brought it home one time. It was good. It was really good. But, we never, me and my husband, you know, never went. I don't know why I put that in that cocktail sauce, this fish. I don't put my fish in cocktail sauce. I'm talking and not thinking. That fish. I'm gonna put a little bit more butter on there. There is nothing like Red Lobster. And you all, since I've been young, it's been one of my favorite restaurants. But you know how restaurants have come and gone and everything. There are new restaurants that I love, but this is what I always come back to, Red Lobster. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's try some of this shrimp. So, but anyway, Pieology. I'm ready to go down and try that now. Because as I understand, it's similar to Slim and Huskies. You can pick your toppings. So, maybe we'll do that when my daughter comes home. And my husband will roll on up. I say it's kind of finicky. I think he might like it. So, of course, we'll all go. But I don't know if he'll like it or not. But we're going to roll on over to Pieology and see what's going on there. But I know I'm going to want to stop in Nashville every time now when we go back down that way. It was awesome, y'all. It was awesome. So, did you all have a busy week last week too? Let me know what y'all did last week, since I haven't really chit-chatted with y'all. I conversed, of course, with some people in the comments, I'm sorry, in some of my last videos. But haven't asked any direct questions because it wasn't a mukbang. But y'all talk with me. Let me know what y'all did last week. What y'all have, you know, y'all busy this week. What you doing? Anything exciting coming up for you? Okay. I can't do the fork and stuff with the fish. I'm sorry. Y'all, and as y'all saw, we were so busy last week. We went down for my daughter's ceremony. And y'all, you talking about was tired this week. You know how you can rip and run only for so long, and it catches up with you. So when we got back here, as some of you all saw, after we got back from down south, the next day we had to go to my son's ceremony. He got an award too. He got an award. We're so proud of Isaiah for character. Well, that was awesome. I was getting back, you know, I was doing some cleaning and stuff. Well, not a lot, because I had cleaned up before we left. I love for my house to be clean when I get back. So my house was good and clean. But, you know, just had to do a few things, like it was time to change the linen and change the towels. So I did some little stuff. But nothing major, because the house was clean. Thank the Lord. I usually switch out the clam strips for shrimp scampi, but you have to do an extra charge for that today. And you all, I was so excited at the price that I got this for. I have to tell y'all that. Okay. Just more so than even having the meal. It's so good. But, okay, Red Lobster's running a special. I don't know if they're running it in your town. Go on redlobster.com or just type in Red Lobster specials. And it'll come up if, you know, they're offering it in your area. Okay. So like I said, today, for me, it's actually Tuesday. Yeah. Looked on the Red Lobster website because I've been craving Red Lobster. Why is the Admiral's Feast $15 on Tuesdays? Now, I don't know how long they're running this. I didn't even check and see. I just knew it was today. It said Tuesday special. Admiral's Feast, $15. I got on that phone so quick. But I did see that you could get a coupon for 10% off pickup orders. So I tried to get that online, but it wouldn't let me. So I asked her about it when I called. I placed a phone order. And I said, I couldn't do the 10% off online for the pickup. And I said, can I apply it now since I'm on the phone with you? Is there any way I can apply it? And she said, oh, you're going to get 15% off today. And I said, well, thank you, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, I was over the moon. So all of this, and you all know Admiral's Feast is usually like $21, $22.95. I think the regular price is. Let me see if I can find that receipt. Oh, it doesn't even say the regular price, but it's like $21, $22, I believe, between $19.95 and $22.95. I can't remember, but so it took it down to $15. The special is $15, and then took off 15% for pickup. I said, Lord have mercy, you cannot beat that. For all of this, you all, the salad, everything, $12.75. I kid you not. So look up in your area and see if your Red Lobsters is running the special. I'm going back to the salad. So, I was over the moon. Over the moon. So, like I said, I was so tired by the time, well, let me tell you when we finished it. Okay, during the week I did a little clean. Not a lot. We did something Friday, and Isaiah had a game, and we, you know, did some other stuff. You know, you always got to do stuff around the house or go places, do this, shopping, grocery shopping, stuff like that. Okay, so then, excuse me. So then Friday, I was getting ready for the next day because I had planned that surprise train ride for Chris. So if y'all didn't see it, go look at the, we did a train ride for our anniversary, a dinner train. It was so fun. So you all look that up and see if y'all got that in y'all town too. But we rode the dinner train. It was so, oh my goodness, it was romantic. It was a nice atmosphere. It felt like we were out of town, basically. It just takes you out of your element. It was awesome. I cannot say enough about it. So you all, and just look up, Google your town, and like if you're in Seattle, Google things to do in Seattle, or things for couples to do, or things for families to do, or something like that, and you'll come up with a lot of stuff. And we've had this in our town for a while, I think over 10 years, but I heard about it here and there, but just didn't, you know how you just be doing other stuff and just But I was looking for something special for our anniversary. And I saw an ad or something on, I don't know if it was Facebook or something. I was like, oh my goodness. But it said they were booked up. But when you go, when something is available in your city or whatever, and like this was booked up, I still called to see if they had cancellations. And do you not know they had 2 tickets available, just 2 tickets, that's all we needed, available for the date of our anniversary. Our anniversary actually fell on Saturday. So we got, you know, the train ride. It was awesome. The food was good. I had prime rib, I believe it was. Yeah, prime rib, and my husband had salmon. And then we had the baked potato, green beans, and all the fixins, you know, rolls and cheesecake and stuff like that. For dessert, cheesecake, they had pecan pie and something else. And as you all saw, I went to Dairy Queen after because I couldn't do the cheesecake because of the eggs. But it is what it is. We had a good night and we enjoyed it. So, and then Sunday, we went to church. And I did my meal prep that day. I'm getting back into meal prepping. Preparing the meals for the week. That took up quite a while. But my husband, the deacons and stuff were invited to go along with my pastor. My pastor spoke in another church. So my husband and some of the other men went to support him because it was like a men's day program. So they went with him. And so I did, because we were so busy Saturday and the days before, I hadn't made anything for Sunday dinner. So since he was gone, because he had to come right in and then go out just about. Isaiah didn't feel well, so he was asleep. I said, well, let me just go ahead and meal prep now. So I made meatloaf, and I did put that recipe down in the last grocery haul that I did. I know I had forgot to put the link for my meatloaf, the video for that. I forgot to put it in, but it's there now. So if you want to go back to the last haul I did, Kroger and Aldi haul, the meatloaf video is linked in the description box below that video. So I made meatloaf Sunday, and I made a big pan of chicken legs. So we had meatloaf that day. Well, my husband didn't eat because they had a lot of food at church. Y'all know they be making food for them afternoon Sunday programs. So he ate at church, and he was talking about how good it was and everything. And I said, well, good for you. I missed it. Because he had asked me did I want to go, but Isaiah wasn't feeling good. And he was like, well, he can go over to my mom's and rest at my mom's. I was like, no, me and him will just stay on home. So anyway, he went. He had a good meal. Had a good time. Had a good meal. And, get some more salad. And so, like I said, I did meatloaf, a big pan of chicken legs. So, like half the week, the meatloaf would last for until today. I'll probably be gone today. So, Isaiah, he ate on Sunday a little bit. He wasn't real hungry. He actually had leftover pizza. So, all the food we had, actually yesterday started eating it because my husband had eaten Sunday, like I said, and Isaiah wasn't hungry. He just had 2 pieces of pizza that was left over. So, Monday, we actually had, you know, the meatloaf. So anyway, what I meal prepped was meatloaf, the big pan of chicken legs. So we'll have those, half of them, one day as baked chicken legs, and then I'll put barbecue sauce on the rest of them, and we'll have that the next day. So that should last us, so the meatloaf should be gone today, which is Tuesday. Should be able to eat 2 or 3 days off the chicken legs because it's a lot. So I have enough for until Friday. And I made a big thing of mashed potatoes, garlic mashed potatoes. I made carrots with honey and butter, glaze, a little bit of salt, green beans, and yeah, that was it. That was it. And so we had that yesterday on Monday as dinner. It was good. It was good. So that should last today. That meatloaf should be gone today. And then we'll start on the chicken legs tomorrow. And then I'll make other sides as we need. I know I'm not going to finish all of this. But that is okay. If I have lunch for 2 days, I'm really over the moon. So, let me move some of this over. I'll put my fork down. So, with that busy week, yesterday I still got up early. I cooked breakfast. We had grits and what else? Grits, sausage, toast, orange juice, milk. I made that yesterday. This morning, I was so tired. I got up at 6:15. I usually get up at 6:05. I got up at 6:15. I was so tired. I said, Isaiah, I said, get up. And I said, you can have cereal this morning. Because that boy loves cereal for breakfast. And I try not to give it to him that much because I don't want him going out of here sugar-fried to school. But he could eat cereal. And I'm like, child, we used to love, we had to cook breakfast every morning. But so I kind of mix his. We'll do a cooked breakfast. I'll let him have cereal sometime, you know. So this morning I said, you can have cereal this morning. So he was happy. My husband doesn't do real big breakfasts too often because it makes him sleepy at work. So he had cereal this morning too. He had some Raisin Bran, I think it was. So I got back in the bed. I think it was like 6:25 after I made sure Isaiah was up. I got back in the bed and I got up at about 8:40. I was so sleepy. My body was like, nope, no can do. And I get up about 6:05 every morning and we go to bed too late. We go to bed too late for having to get up so early. You know, make sure Isaiah gets his homework and get in bed with me and my husband just be up too late. So, and we keep saying, and we really need to, because, you know, we're not spring chickens anymore, and we really need to get into bed or a decent time, even if we just lay there and watch TV, you know. And fall asleep or whatever. But we need to get in bed earlier. Nothing like a good lemon lime pop. And you all, I know I got a chance to see some of the ceremony last week, but we had a good time at my daughter's school. But I have to tell y'all, the funniest thing, and of course, you know, it was a lot of people online. Y'all, the line names. About every other line name, me and my husband was looking at each other like, they say kind of a regular, normal one. Then they say something, and we were like, okay, so this one girl, poor thing. And they may not have meant it like this. I don't know. But her line name was, you know, they say what their real name is, or they say their line name, and then they say you may know them as, you know, their real name, but then they say their line name. And it was like, you may know her as such and such, but we know her as, Lord, why did they not say incorrect? And I was just like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't just name that baby incorrect. Incorrect. And the line names mean something, which is it's just hilarious. It's so it's a precious thing, I know, within the organization. But my husband was like, how they just gonna look at somebody and be like, wrong, you wrong. And that's probably not what they meant. She might have did a lot of things that were incorrect during when they were online or whatever. Could have said some things incorrect or memorized things, whatever they had to do. She's got a lot of stuff incorrect. But to us, it just seemed like they was calling her just incorrect. You know, just like, how do you look at somebody and be like, wrong? Oh my goodness. I said, how is she gonna live that name down? I mean, they had a lot of other funny ones too. And they had some cute ones and everything. Okay, so my daughter's name, my name was Zero Patience. Zero Patience. I said, what was you doing during while you was online? Why did you get that name? She's like, I don't know. I said, you gotta know. She said, well, she said it could have been. She said, I don't know, but I could have rolled my eyes a couple of times because stuff was taking too long. And she said, sometimes people ask stuff, you know, and people ask a lot of questions and stuff, you know. I just be like, I said, oh, okay, that's why you got your name. Oh my goodness. But we had a good time. Good time. So we know if we go to anything for her again, we'll have to have flowers and all that stuff. We didn't have any of that. Because we've never been to one of these before. So, yeah, I was so excited to find out that my favorite show, one of my favorite shows, is coming back on. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh, yes. It's a good show. If y'all can look it up and watch it, it is so good. And it's not a messy show. It's a reality show, but it's not messy. Y'all know I don't like that messy drama stuff. I do not. But this is so good. You know, and whatever little extra stuff they have in there, they handle it well. If they have any problems, they're trying to solve it. It's just not stuff, their business just out there or whatever. But they really do live their normal lives, and you know, whatever mishaps and things go along the way, marriage problems, whatever, they show them trying to solve it. So, but it's so interesting. It's so good. The cast is awesome. Awesome, awesome. It comes on the OWN network, the Oprah Winfrey Network. And they just closed out my other favorite show. Not closed out, but the season ended for this little segment. Marriage at First Sight. Y'all know I love that show. While on the finale was I sitting up there all anxious and about ready. I was just on pins and needles. It's so crazy. And these are real nice, good couples too. A good clean show. And so the it came decision day whether they was gonna stay married or not. And there are couples you are rooting for, and there's some along the way you're like, oh, they're not gonna make it. They are not gonna make it. And some that you think aren't gonna make it, they end up staying together. So it's always a surprise at the end. So there was a couple, Will and Jasmine that everybody I know was rooting for, wanted them to make it. They were a good couple. They had issues. Will especially, I don't know what was going on with him, but he was still a nice guy or whatever. They had closeness issues, communication and stuff, but we, you know, looking in, you could see where they could have worked it out. But she wanted to stay married and try to work through it, and he did not. He wanted to, but it was like he could tell he wasn't going to make her happy, because she had financial goals and she had like a life plan. Will was nice. He had a good job and everything, but he was kind of that open-ended kind of person where he wanted to coach. He had some dreams of doing other things, but he didn't know how he was going to get there. So that caused a little bit of communication issues. And anyway, they ended up getting a divorce. The one couple got a divorce. Everybody saw that couple. It was like, no, y'all do not need to stay together. And then 2 other couples stayed together. Did stay together. That should have stayed together. And it was good. It was just so good. But why was I sitting here like I knew them personally? And when Will and Jasmine, even my husband was kind of sad because he don't watch it, but if I'm watching it, he'll come in, so he knows what's going on. But we were watching it when they were deciding if they was going to stay together or not, and my husband was like, oh, wow, man. But, yeah, I'm about to cry. I was about to cry because Will and Jasmine didn't stay together. But anyway, so I love those shows. Have y'all heard of the show that Holly Robinson Pete is on? It's been on a while, I know, because I seen it a long time ago. Meant to watch it, never did. It's on the Hallmark Channel. One of my sisters was telling me about it, and so I'm going to start watching that. She said it's real good too, real good reality show. So. No, it's on the Hallmark Channel, like I said. Married at First Sight is on Lifetime. I believe that's on Lifetime. And it's going to start coming on again, I think, in June. But instead of Tuesday, it's going to come on Wednesdays. So I'm glad, because on Tuesdays we're at Bible study, and I'll be to miss the first half. And I know I could go back and rewatch it on demand, but I'm glad I switched to Wednesdays. And Love and Marriage Huntsville is on Saturdays. If y'all want to check that out. I think it's coming back in May. But check your local listings. So I'm not going to stuff myself. This is a nice amount for me to have tomorrow. But I am going to finish the salad, because I've already put dressing on it, and it'll just wilt. You can't save salad with dressing on it, so. Woo! What are y'all eating? Let me know what y'all eating. I said I'm going to stop eating them. But put down in the comments if you all are eating with me. Please let me know what y'all eating. You don't have to be nothing fancy or nothing like that. Because trust me, y'all, I do not eat like this all the time. Most of the time I'm eating regular food that I make. I'm going to push this out the way. Oh, that pop is so good. But alright, y'all. Thanks so much for stopping by and spending time with me. Y'all just don't know how much I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate the comments below. and everything. So I just love interacting with y'all. I've met some wonderful people just through the comments and stuff like that. And y'all are just awesome. I just want y'all to know that you all are awesome. So, all right. I think that's all I had to chat about today. I know I was coming up with just stuff out of the blue, but thanks for hanging in there and chatting with me. And I love you all. I will see y'all right back here on Tracie's Place. Y'all be blessed and have a wonderful day. Bye.